Welcome back. It's the final part of the ILFL Soccer Night Show. Lots to tell you about. Don't want to miss anything out. I want to give everybody up here a fair crack at the whip and have their say. So let me show you the fixtures that are going to take place this Sunday in the Premier Division. Here they are on the screen for you. Reach out. It goes back to Premier Division duties, and you go up against London Tigers, top three bottom, pretty much. I saw something like that in the Premier League last week, virtually. Champions against champions elect, and something got turned around. Hey, maybe something can get turned around here. Robin Hood Tigers take on Beaumont. Key game. Quick word, Rash, what do you reckon? Are Beaumont finding their feet now?
They are, because if you look at the results, takeaway yesterday, 7 wins on a trot, so they are focused on the leagues, and they said, you know what, yesterday's gone, let's go back to focus on the Premier League, because I think behind the scene they're targeting top space. So this is an interesting match because they already played them and lost the first game at the beginning of the season, and they're looking back to get the points back, or revenge from the Tigers.
Indeed, indeed. Stepney take on St. Catherine's, and Stepney, we know, listen, they know how to win games, they know how to find a way, they know how to grind out a result. Didn't get it yesterday, but I'm certain they'll do it against St. Catherine's. St. Catherine's, you need something because you are in a relegation dogfight in the first division. Have a look. Bow take on Stepney B. Bow, if you stop conceding goals, you might make yourself some, title contenders for your division. PYO take on Burdett. Tough game, can't call that one because both teams are hit and miss throughout the season. And Seoul Youth take on Esprit. Now, Seoul Youth, if you have designs on winning your division and going into the Premier Division, this is the team you have to beat, because Esprit is the same for you. I think the winners of that game can really make their mark. And then we move to the biggie that's taking place. The 6th game in the Interleague Champions Cup. Ace from the Inner London Football League take on Hackney and Leighton's El Valiente. I love saying that. It makes me sound like I watch Real Madrid often. Ace versus El Valiente will take place this Sunday in the Interleague Champions Cup. We can't call it, but we'll all go down there and have a look. What's taking place this week? Okay, let's go through the diary. Wednesday. Nano, over to you.
Absolutely. Okay. So Wednesday we're having a Veterans League managers sort of celebration event. At 19:30 hours at Brick Lane, a restaurant called Sonago at Osborne Street. So all the Veterans League managers, key figures, senior elements, make your way there. Hopefully we're going to be talking about changes to the management structure. There's been some changes up top. There is a new coordinator, so we'll be talking a lot about this. And really, to be honest with you, it's going to be about 10-15 minutes of talk, and the rest is basically it's a social event.
It's eating food.
It's eating food, yes. 7 seasons later, we've always had managers meeting, and it's always been too formal. We thought it's been too formal. Everyone comes along, they listen to us for about 45 minutes, have some refreshments, and then just go home. But this is very different. This is a chance to mingle with your other Veterans League managers. All the previous managers of the Veterans League, the teams that are no longer with us, they've also been invited. Obviously, every single team presently has been invited as well, and some of the new teams as well. So it would be nice to see who the managers are and what the expectations are. So on Wednesday, please make yourself, be available, and it is actually mandatory.
What time do they need to be there again?
7:30.
7:30 prompt, guys. I hate to think of the number, what the combined ages of everybody in that place will be by the time they get there. But listen, 7:30, make sure you're there. Do not be late, because those who love their food will not wait for you. Hey, being a vet comes with perks in this league. I'm just putting it out there. Tune in, all right? I'm just putting it out there to you.
My manager would know about that one.
Really? So tell me, without giving anything away, you had the odd veteran playing in your team. Is there opportunity and scope for that, for you guys outside of playing mainstream Sunday football, for the older guys, the more senior guys to play much football?
I wouldn't say we've got that much seniors. We've probably got about maybe 4, yeah.
Okay, another 3 makes a team in the Vets League. Okay, well, like I said, I'm just sliding it your way. We'll come back to you at another time. That's happening on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we've got games taking part in the Veterans League. Here we go. Here they are on the screen for you right now. So the Premier Division, well, it's academic because we know who's won it and we know who hasn't and we know who's going down. St. Catherine's, the Yo-Yo team. And London Tigers, well done to you. Mate, Weavers, maybe you can end it on a high and take some points off them. In the first division, Bondu played Bromley. Bromley, second season in the first division. Ouch, that's not nice for you, is it? And into the second division, Beaumont Masters B versus City Vets, and the Workhouse Vets play Sire Vets B. Anything you want to add about the Vets League?
No, I think it's been a, other than the light issues that we've had at the venue, I think it's been a marvellous season, you know. We've had 20 teams participating, 3 different divisions, 7 on the Premier and First and the 6 in the second division.
And we're looking forward to VL8.
We are absolutely looking forward to VL8 because it's going to be major changes, you know. I mean, the lights are working permanently now. We shouldn't have any problems at all, okay?
It's a big buzz when everyone's over there playing.
I think the issue we had was that they fixed it and then they started trying to make some more improvement and then they broke it again. And I think now there is a permanent fix in there, so that's absolutely fine now. We're expecting some new teams, some new very exciting teams, and one of the teams I would want to mention is G7. Hopefully they will be joining us, and they're coming from a different league altogether where they've been playing for the previous 20 years. So they've heard about us, they've heard about the quality of the football that we play in our Veterans League, and they want to come and challenge, you know, and that's really nice to hear that, you know, a team's actually heard about us who played somewhere in South London for the 20 years and they're thinking, well, okay, this league is very different. It seems like the quality is there and it's getting a little bit boring where we are, and after 20 years and maybe we can come into the ILFL and Sonai Lotted League and see how we fare. I mean, the early indication that they think that this is going to be another sort of a Veterans League, but, you know, I think they will get a shock. All the teams do get a shock. Every single team get a shock.
Yeah, everybody thinks it. They turn up and they think it's just a stroll around and a walk around, and it's not. It's equally as competitive as it is on Sunday, if not more. Yeah,
yeah, it is.
The fact that we've got a second division team in the cup final as well speaks volumes. So it just shows how competitive it is right up the divisions. That's the Vets League. Then we have the Sunday football, we have Champions Cup, and the 18th will then be our last fixture of the year before we return in the new year. So we will have no show here next week as well, and the week after that is then Boxing Day. So this is effectively our last show of the year. We shouldn't really have a review because if we do a calendar year, January, December, we miss bits. So that will come at the end of the season. But it's been, 2016 has been an up and down, topsy-turvy, all sorts of league. We've had teams come in, teams go out, teams wow us, teams get on our nerves. But everybody's there and contributed to making it the Inner London Football League. So thanks to all you guys who have taken part in it as well. And also, thanks to NTV, who have also been great to us in giving us this show right through this calendar year. Long may it continue as we move into 2017. But for all you guys out there, you know, it's with a sad and heavy heart that I have to tell you that this is my last ILFL Soccer Night show. Why I hear you all shouting at the TV? Because this man here is moving out of the big smoke, out of London, and moving to somewhere where it's quiet and no one can find me, and it's miles down the road. So I'm going to miss everybody here. It's been great to have the banter with the guys. Every different person that's been here on the stage with me and laughed with me. It's been fantastic. Thanks to all the guys behind the screen as well. But I'm not going to make my word the last because it's not about me. It's about everybody up here. 2016 for you, Rash?
Well, the two competitions I always look forward to, the UK BFC, a national competition, and the Interleague Champions Cup, you know, to see which team has the bragging rights. So those are two of my highlights. And obviously, while we're on that subject, come January, we'll be discussing the 2017 UK BFC Championship. So hopefully next month, you know, when we're back here, we can discuss the ins and outs and take it from there.
Excellent. 2016 for you, Lily?
Well, as always, it's the Veterans League, and I think one of the the biggest shock to me, well, actually shock, it's actually welcoming really, is a second division team in the Veterans League Cup final. So you know, we're looking forward to that. So that is the top thing for me in 2016, absolutely.
And 2017, I mean, you mentioned earlier in the show that, you know, you're fed up of being the runners-up, the nearly men, and whatever. Like I said, we have a team like that in Ace who finish second all the time in everything. So 2017 is about putting your hands on something and calling yourselves the champions.
2017, I want to win the league. Definitely want to take the league this year. And we take that back.
And take that away with you as well. Fantastic. Leon, listen, fantastic. Pleasure. Thanks for making the effort to come on. Thanks as always to you guys for watching. We are almost out of time, but like I said, I'd like to say thank you to all of the guys behind the screen for making everything work. The ILFL, like we said, is the Inner London Football League, and it's not just about us, it's not just about the teams that are local, it's about everybody, as you've seen. We've expanded our tournaments to cover teams from all over London. We've had teams from North, South, East and West London take part in our leagues and our tournaments, and we're continually trying to improve and involve teams from all over as well. Like I said, we're happy to have the Barnet Sunday League come and take part in the Interleague Champions Cup. And I should say it here now, even though probably somebody's going to say, you can't say that, but I'm going to say this now as well. Those of you teams in the First Division as well, we've got a tournament coming up for you in the new year as well. Not only do the big boys in the Premier Division get to play teams from other leagues, you guys are going to get that opportunity in the new year. We're going to talk about your cup tournament that's happening in the new year. We'll tell you about that when we come back in January as well. That's why you guys have been waiting, and you've only ever had the League Cup to enjoy. So if you fell out of that, don't think it's the only one that you had to take part in. Out of interest, Leon, just before I disappear, you've come here, you've seen our impressive array of trophies. You know that, right? You know that one's the Champions Cup, but which one would you like to take away if there was one? You know, which one would look great?
That one looks the heaviest, you know.
That's the one that
The big
everybody
boy. What's
likes,
that? The
and
Daddy Cup,
everybody
yeah?
loves to have that. That's our
Okay.
League Cup, and you can only get your hands on that if you play in our league. It's the Inner London Football League, as we've said. But until we see you in the new year, enjoy your holidays. Whatever you're doing, always eat plenty because it's a good thing, and we'll see you in the new year 6 pounds heavier. So from me, the crew behind, everybody up here on the stage, I want to say good night and goodbye. See ya.